The Genesee 4 is a 4-person, 3-season tent that is remarkably easy to set up. It is a 2-pole, 2-door, 2-vestibule design that goes up in a cinch. Fortunately, if you cannot watch this video while you are setting up the tent, the instructions are printed right on the stuff sack. First, find a flat spot on the ground that will be comfortable to sleep on. Next, assemble the poles easily using the internal tensioners. Drive the stakes into the ground, leaving an inch or two above the dirt to hook the corner of the tent. Insert poles into their color-coded grommets and overlap J-hooks at the apex of the tent. Attach clips to the adjacent poles. Install the gear hammock and drop through a headlamp for lighting. Roll back the door and use loops to keep it open. Attach fly to tent with color-coded webbing at corners of tent. Attach the tent fly to the poles with Velcro loops. Open the vents and stake the guy out points for added stability and wind resistance. Lastly, make yourself at home.
This compact, well-engineered tent sets up quickly and easily and allows for maximum comfort for the sleepers inside. They can sleep shoulder to shoulder, but still gaze out at the night sky through the Stargazer Fly. But if the weather does turn on you, you can reach out these doors, unclip, roll the fly right down the poles, and secure yourself from the weather without ever getting outside of the tent. This tent sets up quickly and easily with the innovative snap clips you see here. The Kelty Trailogic TN tents come in 2- and 3-person versions. This tent has a door on either side. One's oversized so you can get in and out without bothering your partner. We have an asymmetrical pole design to maximize head space and livable space inside the tent. We've designed this tent to make your camping experience effortless and carefree.
Coming to you from sunny Golden, Colorado, here today to walk through the instructions of how to set up our Morrison 2 backpacking tent. It's a great two-person, two-pole, two-vestibule design that we really focus on the ease of the setup and the quality of the construction. Walk through it with us. The first thing you're going to want to do is lay out your tent body on the ground. And once you've done so, you're going to access the contents of your stuff sack, which include tent stakes, tent fly, and poles. These 70-75 aluminum tent poles are segmented and shock corded together. You'll notice that the tent poles are color-coded, one set being silver, one set being anodized gold. We're going to then take each of the poles and lay it across the tent in an X-shaped pattern, following the corresponding color of the clips. Gold on gold, silver on silver. And then we'll proceed with staking out the corners of the tents. Very important that you drive these stakes into the ground at a 45-degree angle facing away from the tent. It'll ensure that you get a nice tight pitch. With the stakes firmly planted in the ground and a nice tight pitch to the tent, we can now insert the poles into the color-coded grommets on the corner. Following the pole along the arc, affix these clips as you go. Once you reach the top of the tent, you've got two plastic J-hooks that come across from opposing sides and make sure that you have a really nice tight pitch. Next, we're going to attach the fly to the tent. You'll see that the webbing attachments on the corner of the fly correspond with the colored webbing attachments on the bottom of the tent itself, again making it very, very easy to decide which orientation the fly sits on top of the tent. You've got a front and rear guy out point for the vestibule, pulling it as far away from the tent as I can, and again at that magic 45-degree angle, driving that stake down to the ground. The next place you're going to want to utilize one of the tent stakes is going to be on these guy lines on the side of the tent. You'd simply insert your stake into the bottom of the 3mm reflective cord, pull it a couple feet away from the tent body, and drive that stake down into the ground. And then come up here to these tension locks that can be pulled backwards to loosen and pulled down to tighten to get a nice tight pitch on the side of your tent. And finally, your tent's equipped with vents on either side of the fly. These will allow for greater ventilation inside, so in rainy, humid conditions, we can increase the airflow inside the tent and help reduce any sort of condensation that might happen in there during your night's sleep. The Mountain Smith Morrison 210, a very easy to set up, great two-person, two-pole backpacking tent for your next adventure. Thanks a lot for watching.
If you're interested in buying one of these products, links to all the products mentioned in this video are in the description down below. If you like and found this video helpful, don't forget to give a like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching.